Hey, what it is, everybody. It is me, James from MAD-WUH Productions, and I'm coming at you with a fantastic video today. It is the Collector's Edition from Limited Run Games of Quake. And if you don't remember Quake, then that is because you are way too young to remember it. And if you do remember Quake, then you are absolutely ancient and old like me, or you just follow old retro stuff because you're one of those hip, rad kids who are into that shit. But it's amazing. It's got an awesome little metal statue of one of the bad guys. It's got a cool motorized Quake symbol, statue that moves around in circles, an awesome t-shirt, and of course it would not be complete without the game itself. So I'm gonna quit jabbering on and let's go ahead and go next door and check out this amazing Quake Collector's Edition. I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the game. I'm not gonna go over its whole history or development. There's plenty of videos about that. And my videos have an average retention of 2 minutes, so we're hitting that pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and just get started. Quake is a first-person shooter that was released in 1996 and developed by id Software, which of course everybody knows for developing Doom. The development team was led by some absolute legends of the game developer world, like John I'm So Metal Because of My Black Clothes and Long Hair Romero, and John I Look Forever 13 Carmack. It was universally loved by critics and consumers, and was a huge improvement on its predecessor Doom. Now let's fast forward 27 years, and Quake is now a beloved classic, and it has just recently had a collector's edition made by Limited Run Games for its re-release. And that is what we are taking a look at today. All right, first things first, we've got the box that everything comes in, and it's actually pretty cool because the artwork and design of it is supposed to be like the, if I am not mistaken, nail gun ammo boxes that you pick up in the game. So that's a pretty cool little addition to it. It's not a very big box, and they do a really good job of fitting everything that comes in the collector's edition in the size of the box that you get. And big thumbs up to Limited Run Games this time because nothing on the outside of the box was damaged by the time it got to me, so thanks guys for that one. And also just the overall design is really, really cool. Opening the box, you'll see everything is nice and secure, and I've actually had some absolute dumpster fires of a packaging job from them, so in my case, this is actually pretty nice. One of the first things that you'll immediately see when you open the box is this awesome metal statue of one of the enemies from the game called the Fiend. The build quality of this thing, in my opinion, is really good. I mean, also the detail, you can tell exactly what it is. It is the Fiend enemy from Quake. I really like the silver, shiny look to this thing. And also, this thing is f***ing solid. And let's put it this way, from a scale of 1 to 10, this thing is a 10 on things that are strong enough to be used as a weapon in the game Clue to murder somebody. This thing is a deadly weapon and it is awesome. Next, we have this fantastic Quake symbol motorized statue. I actually do believe it's called Quad Damage or Quad Damage Recreated Motorized Statue, but is way too much of a f***ing mouthful. This thing is made out of plastic and it does make some pretty weird grindy noises when it is powered, but it's cool, it spins around, and it makes everybody go neat. So I really like this thing a lot. Only collectors were really this one, but I think it's really cool that it comes with a certificate of authenticity. It doesn't really mean anything. It's not like this official certificate, but it's really cool that you have it. It's just more bragging rights. It comes printed on some really nice high quality paper, and it's just a cool thing to have, and you can put it on the outside of the box to just kind of show it off. Now we're up to the ring, and it's not really a special ring, but it seems like it's built of high quality. It's got a nice shiny gold look to it, and it also has the Quake Quad Damage logo on it. I'm not really a person who wears rings, and I'm not really too excited about this one, and as far as I'm concerned, I could just throw it in the trash, but it's cool to have, and it's a nice part of the collector's edition. Right next to the ring, I found this awesome pen. I'm a huge fan of collector's enamel pens, and this one, just like the ring, seems like it's of a high quality build. It just has a picture of the Quake main character that you play on there, the same picture that you see next to his health. And it's pretty awesome. It's not something that I'm going to just, put on display and show to everyone, but once again, it's a nice addition to the collector's box. Now we're getting to the meat and bones of this collector's edition, and inside we have the game box. And this is actually a very faithful recreation of the box that the game came in back in 1996. It just reminds me like I just went to Walmart as like a 8-year-old boy and bought the DOS version of Quake. It's really, really cool. It's the exact same artwork that we got in 1996. So there's really not much more I can say except kudos to them for having a very faithful recreation of the box. When you open up the game box, you'll find several things in it, and the first thing you'll probably see is the PS4 game box itself. And there's really not much to say here except it's a PS4 game box. It's no different than any other game box that you would find in any other regular PS4 game, except it is Quake oriented. But it's cool that it's in there, so now you have it. Also in there with the game box, we have the SteelBook Case that comes with it. And this SteelBook Case is both underwhelming and kind of cool to me. It's got this kind of like off brown color that I don't quite understand, but it also has the cool Quake logo in the middle of it. Nothing fancy. I've always been kind of a fan of these SteelBook cases. Once again, this one is a little underwhelming, but it's still cool to have, and I wish it was a different color, but what are you gonna do? Under the collection edition, we'll find the t-shirt. And I'll tell you this much, it is a tint of a t-shirt. It is like double or triple XL, which is fine. I'm fat, so it would fit me. But I'm going to do the crazy collector's thing and just leave it in the box. Because it decreases in value if you like get hot dog ketchup stains all over it or whatever. But it's a cool shirt, and if you're into that crap, at least you got it. Inside the collector's edition under the PlayStation 4 box and the SteelBook case, we have this awesome coin. I didn't even know it was in there. I should have paid more attention when I bought this thing. But it's just any other commemorative coin. It's got like the Quake symbol on it and how many years it's been since the game came out. And then on the other side it has this awesome like demonic sigil writing from the alien language. It's a really cool coin and I'm glad that it's in there. It's something that I'll probably put on my display case somewhere. Also, next to the coin that I did not know was in this collector's edition was this awesome little keychain. It's just a recreation of the quad damage Quake symbol like everything else in here, and it doesn't really feel like it is of the best quality, but it's still a neat little keychain. I'm still going to do the nerdy collector's thing and leave it in the box, but I'm glad that I have it. Last but not least, under everything in the collector's edition, we have this awesome double-sided poster. One side is just the classic Quake logo, just what you would see on any game case or game box. And then another side is a promotional picture that I think they used in 1996. I remember seeing it in video game magazines. I really wish they would have found a better way to put it in the box than folding it, like rolling it, because there is creases all over it, which kind of sucks. But can't really blame them to fit it in the box. But it is a cool poster, and it is something really neat to put up on the walls and show off. That is it for this collector's edition. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It definitely has its flaws, but then again, I guess what collector's edition doesn't? None of the flaws are really anything that would make me say don't buy this. I would definitely say that if you are a fan of Quake and you are also a fan of collecting Quake-related things, this thing is perfect. It's right up your alley. And if you're just a collector in general and like collecting things from this era or these type of games, once again, it is not a bad buy. You will not regret buying it. There's definitely some things that I'm really excited about showcasing and just some things that I'm just going to keep in the box. It's either, not the best or just to keep it safe. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right, there you have it. That is it for this Quake Collectors Edition. I absolutely love this thing. It is fantastic. It's like owning a piece of my childhood again. It was one of my favorite games growing up. So brand new, fresh, shiny, but same old game. But we got a lot of cool shit coming up in the future, so if you like what you saw here, you know how YouTube works, you can subscribe, and just expect some wonderful stuff from us coming up real soon. So hope you guys are safe, and in the words of the illustrious Bill and Ted, please be excellent to each other. I'll see you guys next time. There we go.
That was badass.
Better?
It
Okay.
was also